What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Exmachinagamma. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 4, the Boss Extreme Walkthrough, Act 4. This is Crying Wolf. First thing you want to do is get your face cam on, as we're going to need as much invisibility as possible. As far as weapons go, we're already pretty much set up. We have our stun grenades and our smoke grenades. Everything else is good to go. So we're going to go ahead and get down so we can get as much camouflage as possible. And if you want to, because this is a little difficult to see, you can switch to your night vision mode. And just follow the route that I do. Now, where she is going to be is just kind of randomly, so you never really know exactly the precise location of where she's going to be, but most of the time she's over in this area. Sometimes she'll be straight ahead to the left where that frog is. Other times she'll usually be right up there. It looks like that's where she is right now, so this one should be pretty easy. So you can kind of see where she is right now. Let's do it. You want to go back and forth? There are two. And then go ahead and switch back. I know you can't see, but all you got to do is just know what you're doing, and you should be fine. Just keep going back and forth between that. Usually 2 stuns and 1 smoke is all you need. And 1 more should be fine. There we go.
I hear them. I hear the cries. The cries of babies. Stop it! Stop crying! Please! Please stop crying! Go away. Don't come any closer. I'm sorry. I was so scared. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You can cry if you want to. Cry if you need to. I don't need tears anymore. I've cried myself dry. So cry as much as you like. I will be there to listen.
Alright, so here we go. So as you can see, it automatically switches our weapons up. So this is a good opportunity to go ahead and switch back to our face camo that we can just go back with the young snake with bandana, as well as making sure that our items are correct. Again, we don't want this anymore. And we don't need the operator. What we do want is the Big Daddy, which is this one right here. Yep, that should be good. Let's see, how many stuns? We got 3 stuns that we can use in our MK pistol. Okay. So the easiest way, the easiest method, of course, is to use the stuns. Now they stick in the ground, so they're a little bit easier to use. But we can only use, how many? 3? So now we actually have to switch back to our MK pistol to finish her out. So this is the method that I like to use, which is the knock into her twice, and then you usually get a free hit. Now this takes a few times to get right, and sometimes that can happen. Shit. And that will take damage from you. It is a very kind of costly thing that you have to do, but it does work most of the time. You can see it knocks her down. She can't take any damage when she's down like that, so we almost got her though.
Nothing here.
But as you can see, every time it will work. As long as you're fast enough. If you take too much time, then it won't work. Or you can be like that. Oh. I still prefer using this method because, well, we don't have any more smoke grenades, so we just need about 1 more. You just gotta make sure you do it right, like me. Alright, so it looks like 1 more and we got it. Oh, 1 more. Okay, maybe 1 more roll into her. Oh, I missed. Look at that. Oh, now I'm just getting a little... There we go. It worked.
Yo, Snake, I finished laundering that rail gun you picked up just now. Knock yourself out. It's on the house.
Thanks.
Time for another bedtime story, Snake. This one's about crying wolf. You don't need me to tell you there's whole nations in Africa tearing themselves apart in the name of ethnic cleansing. Well, she was born into that environment. When she was a little girl, her village was attacked by rival armed factions. Her parents and siblings were slaughtered, and she was left a refugee. She took her last surviving relative, her baby brother, and ran as far as she could away from the war zone. One day, they came across an enemy unit, so she took her brother and hid in an abandoned shack. And then her brother started to cry. She knew that if the soldiers heard the noise, they would find them and kill them both. So she wrapped her hand as tight as she could around his mouth. As the footsteps gradually went away, she came back to her senses. Her brother wasn't crying anymore. Horrified, she pulled her hand away, covered in sweat and spit. He wasn't breathing. They say wolves eat their own pups when they die. She was spotted wandering through the thick of battle, carrying her dead brother in her arms. She had visions, too. A wolf walking alongside her. Every night, the wolf would howl and cry, just like her brother did that day. Eventually, she made it to a government-run refugee camp. But by then, her brother's body had rotted away. The camp was crowded with refugees like herself, and little children like her brother. Day and night, she was tormented by the cries of babies. The wolf that followed her heard her sorrowful screams and answered. He made his way around the camp, and one by one, he silenced the children. She tried to stop it, but she was powerless to stop the wolf. A few days passed, and on the eve of the enemy's raid, there wasn't a child left. The adults who survived were torn up pretty bad. Of course, there was never any wolf in that camp. She was the one who killed those babies. But she couldn't bring herself to admit it. She couldn't bear the thought of herself going from one baby to the next, howling like a wolf, snuffing out their little lives. And she never did, even as crying wolf, a lonely beast forever stalking the battlefield. Snake, fighting with you made Wolf finally accept what she'd done. She was cleansed by you. If the cries she heard of children on the battlefield have been silenced, it's because of you. You ought to be proud. 3 down, 1 to go. All that's left is Mantis. But you should know, Snake, she's been controlling all the other beasts. She's the beast of beasts. Don't let her get her hooks in you.
I won't.
See you around, Snake.
Alright, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the ending there, but when you walk into her, man, you gotta be really careful she doesn't grab you.
Welcome home, Wolf.
Okay, so as you can see, we've got barely any energy. So first thing, though, that I think I want to do, you can pick up this little figurine if you want, because we defeated her silent but deadly. And, hey, alright, sweet. That's almost everything. So we're going to have to just kind of wait here. We want to build up our energy again. Now, there's a lot of areas in this level where you're going to get the opportunity to see more flashbacks. I'll at least show you one of them. They're all pretty much all around the map, and the one that we're going to show you, I think, is where the old helicopter is from Metal Gear Solid 1, when Liquid was fighting in the Hind D, and then he lost, obviously, when the helicopter came down, and then that's where one of the flashbacks is. So you want to have complete health, I think, because the upcoming boss battles and everything like that, health is very important to have as much of, because if you do take damage, you don't gain any back, and you're going to need those, because you've got 2 boss battles up ahead that uses 1 health bar, so it can be a very difficult thing to use if you don't actually get all your health up. So And you don't have to worry about the wolves or anything. They'll just kind of follow you around, but as long as you don't mess with them, then you're perfectly fine. And of course, that's where our objective is right there. So again, I will just show you where one of these flashbacks are. The other flashback, I know there's one in the tower up there, I think. We're good. Alright, let's switch to night vision mode.
Come on, fly!
Alright, so there's one. And like I said, I know that there is another one. I don't think there's still any enemies left in this area. I think you can pretty much go around this whole area and not worry about any of the enemies. Because there was frogs all around this area. Now, I'm not sure which tower this one is. I think it might be this one. Could be wrong, though. It's been quite a while since I've done any of this or seen any of it, so... So most likely it is the other one, because I don't think you can get... There it is. Oh, we got it. Never mind.
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
And I think there's still two. You know what? Yeah, we'll do the third one here.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
There you go. You just want to wait till you get that. And I think there's one down in this little trench here. Could be wrong. Nope, I'm right.
Snake, leave me and run. War is meaningless. Nothing comes out of war. Snake, please, save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people.
Alright. There could be more, but we are going to go ahead and move on. I don't know if you can get to these or not. Nope. Okay. And here's a little funny thing that's going to happen right here.
Hold it, Snake. Time to change the disc. I know, it's a pain. But you need to swap disc 1 for disc 2. You see the disc labeled 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait! We're on PlayStation 3. It's a Blu-ray disc. Dual layered, too. No need to swap.
Damn it, Otacon! Get a grip!
Yeah, what an age we live in, huh, Snake? Wonder what they'll think of next.
PlayStation 4. Alright, so we're going to get out our shaft, and we're going to go ahead and go. So, normally you would go out there. That's where you went out in Metal Gear Solid 1. However, that is locked, and you can't get through there, so you have to go out this elevator here. And if you hit the triangle button 4 times, the elevator will automatically appear. Whereas in the previous games, I think it was 2 in this one. And then go ahead and get ready for the next encounter.
Snake. I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
She might be a spy.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Great Fox.
You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge.
But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
I vowed revenge.
Alright, get ready for an enemy. Keep going, whatever you do, don't stop. Even though you can't see right now. Alright, looks like we made it. Don't worry about the caution. You wanted to keep going because there was another gecko that was going to be able to see you there. So you do have to hurry sometimes, but keep going this way. Hey buddy, what you doing? We're 85%, so that's why you can't see us, in case you were wondering. We'll wait on these guys, and then we're almost all clear. Only thing we have to wait at is another laser here in just a second. Figure out where the laser is so you don't get caught, and move. Alright, good to go. Pick up whatever it is here. I don't think it's anything we can get. Okay, last but not least, get out another one of your shaft grenades. And we're at the last section before we have a couple of boss fights up ahead, so this is going to be where the end of the video is. Hopefully you've enjoyed it so far.
Finally, it's just up ahead. The hangar's just a little bit further. Stay en route.
Alright, and that is it, ladies and gents. Hopefully you enjoyed the walkthrough so far, and we will see you on the next video. Peace out. Bitches!
Rex is on the floor above you. Use the lift.